pals, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing our October recap, so we are going over everything we read, worked on, finished, streamed, all of the shenanigans. I'm so excited to go over everything with you. As always, there is a blog post that has all of the links, all of the information, so if you want that, it's in the description below. But if you just want to see what I did, stick around. Okay, first up, let's go over everything I read this month. So I did 4 books. Everything was either a 4-star or a 5-star. If you hear jingle bells in the background, that's just Ikora. She's got the zoomies right now, and she's wondering where Sean is, and he's at work. So she's having a time right now. It's okay. And if I'm looking over here, it's because I have my notebook that has all of my content, so I can remember everything that I did because I did a lot of things. So first book we read is Whenever You're Ready. Super cute. I'll put all the pictures and the tropes and everything up here for you so you can see. Loved that one. We did Meet Me in a Mile. I'm not a runner. Loved this book. Made me want to run even though I never will. Christmas is All Around. A super cute Christmas rom-com. Loved this one. Really, really precious. And then there was Make Me a Mixtape. That one was really cool too. It was like a barista, punk rock, and then the romance was with a DJ. It was just really cool, and I picked it, or I requested it to read because I thought it was funny that it was a barista and a DJ because my partner is a barista and a DJ. So it just I thought it was cute and clever. So I read it and I loved it. It was a great book. All of those reviews, full reviews, are up on my blog, but like I said, I put all the tropes up here so you could kind of get a little bit more info if you wanted to, if you were interested in any of them, I guess. And I've already read 1 book this month, and that review is also up on the blog. I know today's the 2nd. I just got back from the See MeowCon cat convention that I was working at with my job, and I read this yesterday. I had the day off because I was working today, so it was really cool. Really good book. Loved it. But yeah, if you want to see anything about it early, go on my blog. If you want to wait and see at the recap for November, you can do that too. But yeah, let's get on to all the things that I worked on stream this month. Okay, so the first thing that I worked on, I have to put a picture up. It's these peas. I already gifted them to somebody, but I made these. The peas actually come out of the pod, so it's like a little fidget toy, and I gave it to one of my friends. And then I made these 2 little keychains. Little carrot mushroom and this little frog mushroom. I know they don't really look like mushrooms, but they came in a mushroom kit, so we're calling them mushrooms, and then they have little keychains on them. This one I'm giving away on my stream, and this one is up on my shop, I think, and if it's not, it will be later on today. And then the last thing I worked on was my stream blanket still. So we're on row 4. I just finished the hold on, 1, 2, this is row 4. And then I just finished the last few white squares for row 5. So I'll be seaming that this week, and then we'll have row 5 done. I want to get to row 8 by the 15th. So I've got a lot of black and white squares to make, but that's halfway. So I would like to get there by then, and that gives me a month to finish the rest of the blanket and time to put a border on. So cross your fingers and send me all of the vibes that I can finish these squares fast enough and seam it and not get procrastinating with it. So yeah, those are all the things that I made on my Twitch stream this month. If you want to come and hang out on Twitch, you can. It's twitch.tv/the Sam Bartley. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I stream on Sundays, Mondays, and sometimes on Thursdays. Sundays, it's normally anywhere between noon and 3 I'll start streaming, and then on Mondays I stream at 6:30 Pacific, and then on Thursdays it's also 6:30 Pacific if I'm able to stream that day. It just depends on how tired I am. But yeah, let's get into all the things I finished this month. Okay, so we're gonna start with 2 non-fiber crafts. So first, I started, I have a bunch of leftover scrapbook stuff and some stickers, so I thought it would be really cool to start making bookmarks. But I didn't have a laminator, so I was using packing tape, and they're kind of sticky on the outside now. And so I got a laminator because I found one on Amazon for $14 or something like that. And so I started making other bookmarks and laminating them. And my favorite ones so far are, I made ones for 4th Wing. So I have one with one dragon on it, and then one with 2 dragons on it and then one with 3. So I've got one for each book, and then on the back of them it has quotes. So I just thought that was really cute and I loved them. And then I made some other, like, this one's got holographic stickers on it, and this one's got flowers and a cute little quote on the back. It says, "One day you will look back and see that all along you were blooming." And yeah, and some like mushroom ones and some butterfly ones. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun like scrapbooking, and I don't have a scrapbook. So I was like, well, these are useful and I can use up some of my stuff. So that's what I'm doing. And then the second thing I've been working on that's non-yarn related are these diamond paintings. So these are coasters, but they're like diamond painted. And so they're all cats. I'll show you all of them. I finished these 4. And then you'll see in the what I didn't finish but I'm still working on section, I've got another one. And then this one. And then they have these little like cork pieces on the back you can put on. I've just got to get the like seal for it so that way I can use them. But they come with this little like stand. I love them. I've been having so much fun diamond painting. I had no idea. I was nervous when I first started because I didn't want to buy too big of a project and then get overwhelmed and not want to work on it. So that's why I bought the coasters first. And then the next one I want to get like an 8x10 like piece of paper, and I found these binders. This is gonna be a new like hyper fixation, I feel, and I would just appreciate it if you supported me through it. Okay, the next couple things I finished are a little bit smaller. I didn't weave in the tail on this one, but I made a corner to corner washcloth. And I just wanted to make something really fast, and I had some cotton, so I made a washcloth. And then if you remember, I released my pattern for the Luna's Crown headband and fingerless glove pattern on my blog a couple months ago, or 2 months ago I think. I had some yarn left over, so I made this headband, and like I knit it, and like look at how cute that is. I'm obsessed with this. Like, Liz did such a good job on this yarn. She hand spun this yarn, if you haven't watched any of the previous vlogs, but she hand spun this and like gave this to me to make things with, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so squishy, it's so soft to work with, the stitches look great. I love it. I'm so excited. And then the next quick make I made is this giant beanie. It's huge, like it's bigger than my head. It's giant, but I love it. It looks so cute. It's a little slouch beanie, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's so warm and cozy, but it doesn't like push down my hair, so it doesn't get sweaty and like gross. My hair's still kind of wet because I took a shower, but yeah, I love this. I just knit it really quick because I had a skein of Thick and Quick, and I didn't follow a pattern. I just wanted to make a really big hat, so I made a really big hat. And then the last thing that I worked on, I started this, I believe, at the beginning of October. It might have been at the end of September, but I started knitting a shawl by Vanessa Knits. It's called the Marled Mandala shawl, and I finished it. So it took me like about a month. So I got the whole thing done. And it's so cute. You can wear it like a little triangle shawl and like wrap around, and it's like perfectly squishy, and I love it so much. And you can also just wear it over your shoulders like a shawl. It's just the right amount of like width to cover the top of your arms. And then it's nice and long, so you can like wrap it around you and tie it in the back. You can tie it in the front. I love it. The only problem with this shawl, and it's not the pattern's fault, it's not Vanessa's fault, this is all on me, is I made it wrong. So where these pretty little twists are, right here, they're supposed to be eyelets. Now, I'm a new knitter. I've knit for about 2-3 years now, and I somehow have the audacity to believe that I know everything and I can do it first time every time when it comes to knitting. I don't know where I got this audacity from, because I am terrified of trying literally anything else for fear of failure. knitting I just feel like I can do. So I didn't pay attention, and instead of opening up the eyelets, I twisted the stitches and closed them. So it made a really pretty texture, but it's not what the pattern looks like. So I recommend going to Vanessa's like Instagram or website or Ravelry, checking it out. It's beautiful. It's open and stunning, and I love it. Highly recommend the pattern if you love to knit. And yeah, so that is everything I finished this month. Now I'm going to show you all the things I worked on but didn't quite get done yet. Okay, here we go. Here is everything that I worked on but didn't finish. So I have to like open up because they're all in project bags. Like I have them in project bags still so I don't misplace hooks and needles and yarn. But the first thing I started working on is this hat band. This is made with Sunset Fiber Co. yarn. It's left over from the MacBook laptop slash sleeve thing that I made. And I have just enough for a beanie. So I'm designing a new beanie. I'm so excited. This pattern will probably be up like January, February-ish. Probably. So I'm thinking January. It might be part of my birthday. We'll find out. But yeah, so that's one of the projects. And then the next one I have is in this bag. And it is my knit tank top. So if you remember from the last couple vlogs, I've been working on this like notched hem split side tank top thing from Pearl Soho, and I can't do it. Like it's bottom up, and I really struggle with bottom up when I have to knit for like 20 inches. Like it's just a lot because I can't try it on and I can't like make sure it fits right. So instead I'm doing a different bottom up pattern, but this is the Summer Secret crop top. So it's like this much bottom, and then you make the top and you put it on. And I've already made three of them. So this is the fourth one. So I know what size to make. I know that they fit me, and yeah, I was really brave the first time I made it, and that's when I learned that I don't like to make bottom up projects. But yeah, I liked this one for some reason, so I'm making that. And then I also pulled this one back out of hiding. I found my mohair sweater. So we've got this drapey little thing. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. This is Sorella. It's mohair. It's just a single strand of mohair knit with 4.5mm needles. So it works up really quick, but it's a lot of stitches that are really, really tiny and like floaty. So I've dropped a couple stitches along the way just because they like poof off of my needle. But it's really cool to work on. So I brought that one back out. The problem is I only have one set of 4.5mm needles, and I use those for beanies. So I'm always knitting a beanie, so they stay outside, and then I forget about this project. So as I was cleaning up and going through all my whips, I found it and I was like, it's staying out and I'm going to work on it. So that's the goal right now. The next thing that I'm working on is another new design. I have a friend who lives over in the UK, and they had mentioned one time that they really wanted me to make a poncho for them. So it's been in my head for a while, and I had some of this manana yarn left over from my Apollo cardigan. So I started the design, and we've got this much of it done. And so it's the front panel, and it's this part here, and so we're gonna increase it out and then decrease it down and make the back panel in the same yarn, obviously. And I'm really excited about it. I don't know if this one specifically is gonna go to my friend. It might be a little too small. It might be my size, because I don't know if I have enough yarn. But once I get it finished, I'm going to order yarn specifically for him, I think, and make it that way. I don't think he watches my YouTube, but if he does, he'll know that I'm talking about him. So pretend that you didn't see this if you're watching this. Anyway, the next thing I worked on, it's almost done. So I don't know if y'all have seen this trend on TikTok, but everybody keeps talking about their purse Kindle and how they have to have a purse Kindle. Well, I thought it would be really funny to make a Kindle purse. So that's what I made. This is just the first cable or strap thing. It's going to be 3 braided together. So this is just one strand of I-cord made with my cord smith. And then this is all Tunisian. And then I zigzag slip stitched everything together around the sides and the bottom and this side. Yeah, so this is really cool. This pattern will be coming out in the spring as well. And then what else did I work on? Oh, we've got 2 more of these and then 1 more not crochet or knit project. So we've got our sock that I've been working on because, as you know, I make socks like I make beanies. They're just my in-between projects. Woo! And I learned a new way to purl because everybody kept, like, not everybody, but they kept like picking on me for how I purled and that it was like the wrong way, even though it was getting the same final product. So I learned a different way so people would stop commenting on my videos that I was doing it wrong. And I changed my changed my purling mid-heel. So it might look a little wonky, but they're just socks. Like, I'm not too worried about it. And if you can notice that I changed it, you're way too close to my feet. So yeah. And then the next project is I got some more lace work done on, well, it's down here. There we go. I got some more lace work done. It's just the first section. We're still in the middle of the row, but I got some more done on my shirt. So this is what the first panel looks like. And when I block it, it'll have these really pretty flowers. And it goes over your shoulder like this, and then the other panel will go over, and then you add like a collar and you seam it all together in like a section in the back. And yeah, so this is the project that I think I don't have enough yarn for, but I might have enough yarn for, and if I don't, then I have a solution. But I just hadn't been working on it, so I decided to pick it back up. And then the last project that I've been working on that's not yarn, but it's still kind of fiber arts, is my embroidery, my cactuses. So I got all of the like spikies in here done, all of the whole bottom section done. The only problem is I didn't run out, I lost it. Like, I don't know where it is. I've been looking for this specific color for like 3 months now. I have no idea where it is. So I think I was gonna frog it, but I'm scared to because I think I like stitched over stitches and I don't want to accidentally rip a different color. Yeah, you can kind of see like right here, I stitched over that blue. Look at how messy that is. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put like a random color in here. If you have any ideas, should I do like a different green or should I do like blue or yellow maybe? Oh, the yellow would kind of look cool. I don't know. No, I can't do yellow because the tops are yellow. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions on this. So that is everything I worked on but didn't finish this month. And yeah, I hope you liked the video. That's everything for the whole month of October. November, we've got a lot coming up, so make sure that you are subscribed to my newsletter. I have to hit my mouse or else you'll get like bubbles that'll start getting really fast on my screen behind me. But yeah, so November, we've got a lot coming up. And it's a lot of preparation for December because December is going to be really big. We've got two giveaways going on in December. One on my Twitch channel, one on my Instagram. Actually, let me show you some of the things that are coming in the Instagram one. Okay, so the first part is my friend Autumn over at Size Inclusive Collective. She makes the cord smiths that I use all the time, and she made me custom cord smiths. Like, look at how pretty those are. And this one, the purple on these changes from like purple to pink to gray to green. Like, it just depends on the light that you look at it in. And then we've got a full size, like an original, and then we have a mini as well that'll be in there. And then I have yarn coming from Sunset Fiber Co. I'll put a picture of it up here. I don't have it quite yet. It's on its way. But it just wasn't going to be here in time, so it's right there. And then I also have this yarn from a company called Quarter Cakes. And I found her and I have been friends on TikTok for like 2 years now, and I was just scrolling through her shop the other day and I found this one. It's called Chosen. and it's UV reactive. Like, it lights up, like, I have a flashlight, hold on. I don't know if you can, yeah. Anyway, the reason I have this is because on my spider tattoo and on my ghost tattoo on my forearm, I have UV ink in them, so they glow, and I wanted to make sure that it glowed, like, after it had been healed, and it still does. But yeah, so I've got those going on in the giveaway, and that'll be on Instagram, and that's for the celebration. We're celebrating 8 years of me designing and 2 years of me running my current blog. So I just wanted to thank everybody for like sticking around through creating the mitten and Happily Hooked and all of that stuff. So I really appreciate everything that y'all do for me, hanging out, commenting on things, following me, liking things, subscribing to my YouTube channel. It just means a lot because you don't have to, and you're giving me that time, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, that is everything. Oh, and I have new merch. This has got Ikora on it. I just got these in. And then I've got some stickers. I've had a couple of you ask me to get merch of my emotes from Twitch, so that's it. I'm not like telling you to go buy things. I'm just giving you the option because some of you have asked me for it. So I finally made a merch shop. But yeah, I think that is everything now. So I will let you all go, and I will talk to you in the next video, which is coming out in like a week or two. And yeah, I love you. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.